And we're back, guys. SW19, the championships at Wimbledon, the historic tournament. That's right, guys, all white. However, the ladies, with a rule change, can now wear non-white underpants. That's right, guys. And do we need to explain why that's important? No, come on. Zhang taking on Katerina Senyakova. How would Katerina do after winning Bad Hamburg? That's right, guys. She took out some serious competition there. Her confidence has got to be on 1,000 trillion. Now, Senyakova, guys, 5-1 on grass this year. The 5 wins has propelled her over 500 for her career for grass, while Zhang is a horrible grass player. She's taking on the more experienced player, the hotter player that's on a 5-match win streak. We saw Katerina take out Elizabeta Rodina, Ludmila, that's a good win, Emma Navarro with the solid backhand, and Bronzetti. Meanwhile, Zhang has not done well, guys. We saw her lose in Berlin to Kudermetova and Pegula at Eastbourne. This is a matchup here where everyone is backing Senyakova, but I say it all the time, I think Senyakova gets in trouble with baseliners, right? Now, when it comes to players with the name Katerina, or if you just put an E in front of it, Alexandrova, I think those two players miss the worst when it comes to baselining. Right now, Katerina, she loves to extend that racket just to try to get the ball back in play, right? One more ball, you never know what could happen. But she misses really bad on that baseline when trying to defend. Katerina, Alexandrova that is, now she, when it comes to baselining, just misses the worst in terms of hitting the ball in the stands, not being able to get her racket on the shots as well, much like Senyakova. But just funny, you know, just put an E in front of Katerina and then you have one person that misses bad on the baseline. Take away the E, you have Senyakova, a person that just overextends sometimes when she doesn't have a chance to make these shots, and she just gets the worst bloopers. I'm going to take Zhang to upset Senyakova in this matchup. I think the baselining from Kinwin, you're going to see a lot of those bloopers this time out. Rebecca Peterson taking on Sloane Stephens. Whoa, this is going to be a match, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Sloane Stephens, I don't know what it is. I mean, she just gets these draws that's like, oh, really? You gotta face this person in the first round? Yeah, Rebecca Peterson's, yeah, I mean, she's ranked 75th. Sloane is ranked 39th, but Peterson's nothing to sneeze about. Now, she's not a great grass player, but she's very athletic and she does all the things right. She's a very technical player. She's a solid player. She has very good game plans, and her IQ is just smart. Taking on Sloane, who's, let's just be honest, Sloane's had the better career. Both of these ladies are around the same age. Sloane should win this match, right? But how's Sloane playing? She hasn't been that active at all, guys, since losing to Sabalenka in the round of 16 at the French Open. She hasn't done anything. At least Rebecca's tried to play grass, right? Now, we saw her lose to Ashlyn Kruger, a match that she probably should have won. But Sloane Stephens, guys, she is a champion. She's done well at Wimbledon in the past. If we're talking about historic runs, her best run at Wimbledon, without a doubt, was probably 2015. I mean, she hasn't done much since then, but at least in 2015, she made it to the 3rd round. She took out Barbora Strykova, who's making a comeback this year, and she beat Lauren Davis, both of those matches in straight sets. Sarafova, she did go 3 sets with, but before that, even at Eastbourne, she beat some solid players, right? How about Suarez Navarro, Heather Watson, Daria Seville? Now, of course, that was a long time ago, right? Very, very long time ago. But Sloane has played well on grass before, and even if we go back to a couple years prior to that, we saw her make the quarterfinals here at Wimbledon, where she took out Hampton. Andrea Petkovic was not dancing that day. She took out Puig from Puerto Rico. That's right, gold medalist, who had issues with her coach. Remember, Kamaro Murray was debating on whether or not coaching Monica or Sloane, and then Monica ended up retiring because Kamaro was supposed to coach Monica, but at the last minute went back to coach Sloane. There was a big mess going on there, and Monica said, you know what, I'm just going to retire. I can see Peterson coming on strong in the second and possibly third set. So I'm going to take Sloane Stephens to win the first set on the money line. That's the pick there. Oh wow, this draw is tough. We have a lot of the Americans that I really like to watch and root for playing some very tough competition. Claire Liu, guys, who, look, former Junior Slam winner, American top prospect, taking on the veteran Senyakova, who is just freaking battle tested, man. Now ranked 60th on tour. Senyakova's having an amazing year, 28-10, her best season since what, 2018. Claire Liu, and look, congratulations to Senyakova and much love to the Ukraine. Claire Liu's having a losing season. Excuse me, guys. 12-17. I'm eating some snacks here. Claire Liu's just struggling. I mean, she had the win over Teichmann, and she could not shut the door. She could not close the door against Teichmann. She had her chances to win. Now, Senyakova, we just saw her lose to Yastremka, right? That was a horrible loss. Oof. I hate to go against Claire Liu, but we're going to take Senyakova to win the first set on the money line. Senyakova, I would love for Claire Liu to win this match, but I think Senyakova might come on a little too fast. I could see Claire Liu making adjustments, but the pick is for Senyakova to win the first set on the money line. Next up, we have veteran Kanepi from Estonia. With Annette Kontaveit retired, I mean, she's the only one representing for the country right now. Taking on Veronica Kudermetova, who's just, look, she's solid. She's having an amazing year. She turned it around. Now, look, going into, what was it, Doha? She had a losing season. She's now 24-13. All it takes is one tournament to turn things around. She's back inside the top 20, ranked 12, taking on Kanepi, who's just plummeting, dropping. But she's won 2 of her last 3 lower level stuff. I mean, is the end near? Veronica's an 11-1 favorite to win this match. We all know Veronica amongst the tour leaders and aces, but Kanepi's got a solid serve. I say it all the time, Veronica gets in trouble when she tries to baseline with the stronger opponents. In this matchup, Kanepi's by far going to be the stronger opponent. Can she play her two-way play? Veronica got really good, in my opinion, much like a Sabalenka, by playing lots of doubles. Now that she's a solid singles player, she's still playing doubles, so she's only going to get better. But I can't back someone that's an 11-1 favorite playing someone she's never really beat, I mean, or doesn't own the head-to-head against, rather. I think Kanepi will score points with her power, so I have to take the plus 7.5 games with Kanepi. That's the pick, guys. Stay tuned for the next video. If you like these free picks and analysis, just like the video. I'll keep doing them. Stay tuned.